Hi, my name is Charles Miller. I'm a social work student at McMurray College. And this is Kyle, and I will be talking to him about the things that he like to do today. Okay, so did you go to school today?
No,
You didn't?
now it's spring break.
Oh, it's spring break, so you didn't have school today. So how was your day today?
Pretty good. I was at St. Louis. I left St. Louis today.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do there?
I was at a hotel with my two cousins and my grandma and her friend. And we stayed at Hotel Amir and we went swimming.
Went swimming? Did you have fun?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. What do you like about Star Wars?
I like how there's a lot of adventure and action, and that, how much, problems and frustration there is because of the bad guys invading everything,
Okay.
like their bases.
Tell me about Star Wars.
Star Wars takes place in outer space, and it's about this guy named Luke Skywalker, and he meets a kid, and rebels are like fighting back against the Empire, and he meets these two robots named C3PO and R2D2, and he lives on a planet named Tatooine. And so he buys these droids from these Ewoks.
Yeah.
And so and then these sand people pop up, and he wants to, and he's looks see what's going on. Then a sand person like makes him faint, and then a robed man scared the sand person away and rescued Luke. And his name was Obi-Wan Kenobi, who was a Jedi. And he said that that Luke's father was killed by Darth Vader. And so then he finds out that his home was that his aunt and uncle were killed by Empire troops. And so he studies the Force with Obi-Wan, and and they went to Mos Eisley's Cantina, and the droids weren't able to go there because droids weren't allowed, and so he met a guy named Han Solo who was a pilot who had his own ship named the Millennium Falcon, and so they flew and they saw TIE fighters, which are the bad guys' ships, and so, and then Princess Leia was captured by Darth Vader.
It's a lot of stuff going on in Star Wars.
It's actually pretty cool. And Darth Vader had her taken prisoner by the stormtroopers, and so they had to go and rescue her, and then the Death Star, which is their main ship, used a tractor beam on the Millennium Falcon, and the Millennium Falcon was pulled into the Death Star, and then they blew up Princess Leia's home planet.
Oh, that's a sign.
And so they defeated these two stormtroopers and took their suits for disguises. And so they had to rescue Princess Leia. And so they were in the trash compactor, and they were about to get smushed. And so they were, and then the wasp stopped, and then they escaped. And then they got Princess Leia, and they went back to the Rebel base, and Luke joined the Empire. And so he was doing the quest, the mission to blow up the Death Star, and he had to fight these stormtroopers while two of his friends were killed by TIE fighters. 5 fighters, and he was in the Death Star, and he had to fight these stormtroopers while two of his friends were killed by TIE fighters. And he was in the Death Star, and he had to fight these stormtroopers while two of his friends were killed by TIE fighters. And he was in the Death Star, and he had to fight these stormtroopers while two of his friends were killed by TIE fighters. And he was in the Death Star, And so he shot these two laser missiles into the engine, and then it blew up. And Princess Leia gave Han, Luke, and C-3PO medals because they rescued the Empire. And then Luke becomes a Jedi because he had to teach himself. Then the Empire strikes back. And so so on Hoth, which is like a snowy, it's technically like a frozen snowy planet. And the Empire attacked with AT-ATs. They attacked the Hoth rebel base and took it out. And so Luke had to escape and destroy one of the AT-ATs because he was kidnapped by these Yetis. And so the rebel base was taken out, and then he had to fly, and so he had to go to the Millennium Falcon, and they flew, and they had to fight these snow troopers, which are technically stormtroopers, but on Hoth. And so they flew off of Hoth because they almost got killed. And so they ran away, and then gosh, I don't remember what happened after that.
That's all right. So, what did you say this ship was again?
An X-Wing.
How long did it take you to make this?
A couple of days.
Couple of days, so you can build a lot of stuff out of Lego. Show me something you can build. What is that?
It's supposed to be like these towers that they can, like, if there's like bad guys, they can the defenseless ones, they can like. Well, technically, this is actually the employee lounge. These are the walls. Technically, and this is a decoration, and this is supposed to be decoration to make it more fancy. And they, okay, I need too many figures to, for example, this guy's called XMen. XMen, I made him up.
XMen?
Yeah, it's technically a minor, but.
You made up a character?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Who's your favorite character in Star Wars?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Why is he your favorite character?
Because he's full of evil, but he dies. He dies.
He died.
Yeah, he's actually Luke's father.
Okay. I might have to start watching Star Wars.
I actually have a Luke Skywalker. Ah, here he is. Luke Skywalker.
And it takes you a long time to build these things?
Yeah. And so they technically have like lunch here. So they sit down and have lunch, talk about their day, what their daily basis are at work.
So what kind of video games do you like to play?
I like to play Lego video games.
Lego video games?
Yeah. Lego Star Wars.
Do you have a game system?
Yes I do. I have more than one.
You have more than one?
Yeah, I have a PS3, a 3DS, what else? A Game Boy Advance, and I have a PS2 that does not work anymore.
So do you enjoy playing games?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay. Do you like sports?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of sports do you like?
Like baseball and football and hockey.
Baseball, football, and hockey?
Yeah.
What's your favorite hockey team?
Avalanche. The Avalanche.
What's your favorite football team?
Packers.
Packers. Okay, do you are you playing any baseball?
Not this year.
Not this year? Okay. That's good. I play football myself at McMurray College. You should come and check out some of my games. That'd be cool.
I played flag football.
Flag
one year.
football?
Yeah, at the YMCA.
And the YMCA. What you think about tackling football?
I haven't played that yet.
You didn't play that yet?
No.
Okay. You have any? You like comic books?
Mhm.
What do you enjoy about comic books?
I like the characters and their powers, and how sometimes they're dramatic because at first the bad guys win, but then the good guys start winning. Like in this one comic book movie though, but for X-Men Days of Future Past, at first the Sentinels that kill the mutants, at first they're like killing some of the members of the X-Men, but then they start destroying some of the Sentinels, but then the Sentinels have a comeback and start killing some more of the X-Men members, but they all had a special part about trying to protect Professor X, which is the head of the X-Men.
So, how many comic books do you have?
I have like 4 box rolls of comic books.
Box fulls.
Yeah.
You love to read?
Mhm.
Are you a good reader?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you have a lot of friends that you like to read them with, or do you have any friends?
Yes.
You like spending time with your friends?
Mhm.
Where do y'all spend time at?
Sometimes I come over to their house. Sometimes we play at school. We talk at lunch, and when we have indoor recess, when it's like rainy or something.
Do you know how many friends you have?
Well, I have like 4-ish. 4?
Four-ish?
Yeah, around 4.
Like-
4. I have at least 4.
At least 4?
Yeah, at least 4.
Are they your best friends?
Mhm.
Okay. Have you ever been to a Cardinals game?
Yes, 1.
You liked it? Did you
Yeah.
like going to the Cardinals game?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy being there?
Yeah.
What happened there?
At first they were losing because it was against San Francisco.
Uh-huh.
It was the game against San Francisco. Because I was actually at the stadium.
And how did that make you feel when they was losing?
Okay, because I don't really like the Cardinals.
You don't really like the Cardinals, but you
No.
went to the game?
Yeah.
I mean, it's baseball. It's
I
a
only
sport.
like one player on the Cardinals.
What's his name?
Matt Holliday.
Oh, that's who you like?
Yeah.
I be down at the Cardinal Stadium sometimes. Because I'm from around the area. It's like 5 minutes away from me. When is your birthday?
April 19th.
April 19th? So it's coming up.
Mhm.
What? Last year? What, did you have a party for your birthday?
Mhm.
Was it fun?
Yep.
What did you do at the party? Like, how did your party go?
It was good. I think we went like roller skating, and at my dad's we did bowling.
Tell me all about the night. What happened?
Well, at first I was like losing, but then I actually won the bowling game. So because I got a strike in there when you hit all the pins.
You had a strike?
Yeah.
That's good. So was you winning the whole night?
Yeah. I had like 300 points.
And how did that make you feel?
It was good because it had bumpers.
Oh, it did. It's all right. Bumpers. I used to roll with bumpers when I was small. But now, I roll without the bumpers. Okay. I think it's over. Well, have you ever been into any trouble?
Yes.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh. So, I hear that you don't like doing your homework
Nope.
and cleaning your room.
Nope.
You don't like cleaning your room?
Nope.
Why you don't like cleaning your room?
Because I have to clean the whole room.
You gotta clean the whole room?
Yep.
I mean, that's a part of becoming older. You don't think you should clean your room?
No, I think it should be illegal.
Who do you think should clean your room then?
I don't want it. It should be illegal. That's what I'm gonna do when I'm president.
So you don't like doing homework?
No.
Why you don't like doing homework?
Because it's hard.
I know it's hard. College is hard too. So I do my homework. You don't think you should be at home?
Nope.
How about if you get help on your homework?
I like it when I get home with my homework.
So you don't like it or you like it?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
So you should. How about we make a deal? If you can get help with your homework, you should do it.
Okay.
You promise me?
Yes, I promise.
All right, shake my hand then. All right, thank you. Well, thank you for sharing with me today.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.